SEMAL or Sugri. Both are mine. And currently, I'm a national service personnel at UDS in the School of Public Health. And I'm also into the making of batik and tie and dye. So if you need anything, this is not part of this, but I always market myself. So
okay, it's an
yes.
opportunity.
But based on what we are doing today, I'm the PRO for the Northeast region. That's under the Ghana Youth Parliament, and I think I'll pass it to my honorable here. Thank you.
PRO, you really speak as one.
Thank you.
One, of course, and I think I like that.
You like that? I'm grateful you do.
I'm really proud. Okay, honorable. Let me put it that way. Honorable, you're welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Life on Kata was in here.
It's a pleasure having me here.
Same here. Can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
All right, thank you so much for the opportunity once again. I am Honorable Seidu Inusa Jaminja. That is my name, popularly known as Jaminja. No, I wanted to bring the Jaminja for the Seidu, but I am thinking that a lot of people will mix me up, so I have to place it in a way. I have to place it in a way everyone will be able to know that this is Jaminja speaking. So I am popularly known as Jaminja. I represent the National Youth Parliament at the regional level, which is Northeast. I currently serve at as the regional rep to the National Youth Parliament. So basically that is what I do at the regional level.
Dream of becoming maybe the regional minister one day.
Well, it's possible because I don't sleep on my dreams. I don't sleep on my dreams. It's possible.
I'm just asking, are you looking forward to that?
I don't sleep on my dreams. It is possible.
Are you looking forward to that? It's either a yes or a no.
Well, you should be able to. You should be able to detect that from my side. Well, it's yes.
I want to hear from you.
It's yes. I hope you are happy now.
Yes, I'm very okay. Okay. I don't know, but I should bring this to you. And I am the communications officer for the Northeast Region Ghana Youth Parliament.
Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you so much. It actually came as a surprise, and I don't know how that happened, but I should say thank you to the leadership board. I use this opportunity to say I am grateful. Okay, we are diving down, and I want us to look at something. Ghana Youth Parliament. I know a lot of people have heard about this, but they don't know what it's about. And what the Ghana Youth Parliament is, even a lot don't know. Honorable, what is Ghana Youth Parliament?
All right, so let me just give you a basic knowledge I know about the Youth Parliament. So the Youth Parliament is a body of young people that comprises of both male and female, ranging from the age of 13 to 35 years of age. If you fall within that age bracket, you are qualified to be part of the National Youth Parliament, and it is non-partisan. It's not limited to any political party. Regardless of your political affiliation, you are qualified to join the Ghana Youth Parliament. If only you fall within the age bracket I mentioned, 13 to 35. So basically, that's what the Youth Parliament Ghana is about.
Okay. Yeah. Then who backed this? Who backed it?
Sorry, come again.
Who backed the Ghana Youth Parliament?
All right, so the Ghana Youth Parliament is an initiative of one of our honorable members, that's Honorable Osman. He sat and thought it wise that we have regional parliament in our various regions, even if not in all the regions. I quite remember of Northern Regional Youth Parliament. I remember Upper West Youth Parliament, and then Northeast Youth Parliament.
But I also recall of Damango
Savannah Youth Parliament. Yes, so like.
Yes.
Exactly. So I think he sat and realized that these youth parliaments are only at the regional level. So in a way to raise up the voice of the youth, we need to champion it at the national level too. So we can have a lot of activities that can be supported by the current parliament. So that was the initiative he brought on board, and a lot of us are supporting it.
You picked it up from there.
Exactly.
And today we have Ghana. Did you present it to authorities?
Yes, I think last 2 weeks, I was part of the team that visited the Speaker of Parliament in the Parliament House, and he was ready and he welcomed the initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is. I think once we go along with the conversation, we'll talk much about that.
But I'm interested in. I really want to hear what he said. regarding the Ghana Youth Parliament.
Okay.
I'm interested in
All right. So we met
Were you
there.
part of the team that went?
No, actually, I wasn't part of the team that went, but
Okay.
he went with other people.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So when we started with this particular initiative, we personally went to the Parliament House, met with the Speaker. Then he told us to come and put our structures in place, come back and then have a meeting with him. So we got to his office and we had a meeting with him, and he said we should come back and appoint some ministers to occupy some ministerial positions. Not just like the main ministerial position, but they are going to serve under the current ministers. They are going to learn under the various ministries.
Okay.
So we came and then set a committee that looked into that. We opened an application for ministers who are for honorable members who are willing and passionate to serve under the various ministries. So we opened application and then they signed in the application and a committee was set up. That is a vetting committee. Then the committee did their work and then they came out with approved members who are ready and passionate to serve under the various ministries.
So how was the appointment done? The ministerial appointment?
Well, nobody was, should I say, restricted from applying.
Okay.
It was through the vetting results that we used to know who is qualified to be part of the ministerial appointment.
And you have them now?
Yes, we have them now.
Some of those ministries, can you mention them?
Well,
Yes.
they are the ministries we have right now in current government, like the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Gender and Social Protection, Foreign Affairs, Deputy Defense, all the ministries you can think of.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the few I can mention.
Oh, okay, interesting. And that is done already.
That is done already.
So you are preparing to then go back to
Speaker and present it to Speaker, and he will attach his letter and then send to all these ministries to let them formally know that these are the honorable members who are coming to learn under them. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I think I am loving this part, and I hope when you go there, where you happen to represent Northeast region, you do better, right?
Sure. Just like I'm already doing better.
Are you busy doing better?
Well, he's doing well and he will do more. I know my brother very
Talk
well.
about his work for me. I don't know anything of what
you don't
he's
know
doing.
anything of
Yeah.
Yes. So actually he's been doing a lot for the youth. Outside this team, he organizes seminars and educational workshops that people get to benefit from just the talks. Right? Recently you did one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And that was
What
on
about
leadership.
It was on youth in leadership.
Youth in leadership.
Where?
Yes.
Where?
It was on the Google Meet, right?
It's a monthly webinar.
Yes, it's a monthly
I bring a
webinar.
lot of speakers to talk on critical issues.
Yes.
And you never invited me.
Well,
You remember from your introduction, you said this is your first time you are meeting us. So how are you expecting me to know you and invite you?
Yes. So he actually does a lot, and when given the opportunity like he has, it's going to be very great. And our region, I believe, is going to benefit so much. He has so much installed in him that should he bring everything out, we are going to be progressing massively. I'm not saying that because I know him, but because of his works.
My colleague here can be a campaign manager.
No.
You can do the work
No.
so well. So let me come to you.
Yes.
Do you think the youth parliament will be able to present voices of the youth at the national level?
So with what it is designed to do, they are basically replicating what processes goes into the actual government in Ghana. So they are stimulating the processes and everything. So at the end of every sitting, they get to write recommendations and it's presented to the actual government. And should those policies not be implemented, it's not because we the youth, as we sat down and delegate, just like they do in the actual parliament, they come out with their results after they delegate the debate on the motions and write recommendations and it's presented.
Okay.
So should they work on it? We're actually representing, sending out our voices to the actual government. So you get the point. We are basically, they are simulating us just to live like in the real parliament sense, how things are being done.
I get that. Do you think those in the rural sectors will really enjoy that? Rural communities?
Yes.
Will they get... Did you just say yes?
Yes. Because from what he said,
let me put this across.
Okay.
I don't know. we have about 6 districts in our region.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think every youth under the age of 30, between the age of 13
Yes.
and 35, knows about the youth parliament?
Everyone don't know, and that's why we are here to make it known, to market it that there's something like this for you. Come on board and let's put things together. And as he mentioned earlier on, it's at the district level, the regional and the national, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So and right now we are out here trying to make people know that this exists, and it's for our sake, it's for our benefit. As you go along, he might talk on the benefits of people being part and how it's going to help us progress as youth and benefit the whole future of Ghana, not just the youth. So I'm very sure they would benefit. But right now, not everyone is aware. But that's the main reason why we are here, to make them aware.
So, okay, I get that.
Yes.
Let me come to you, Honorable. How do you intend engaging with people in the rural sectors? Let's look at this. Right now, there are a lot of them that doesn't have access to social media.
That's
And then
true.
getting this discussion right now is going to be challenging.
Yes. Kind of.
Yes,
Yes.
it's going to be challenging. So, Honorable, how are you going to engage every qualified youth? Or how will you give the opportunity for those in the rural communities to be heard, for the voices of those in the rural sectors to be heard?
All right. Thank you so much for the question. I am happy you are asking this question because we actually want everyone on board.
Yes.
So, in one way we can do this is to decentralize our advocacy, just like we are doing here at the, should I say, at the regional level.
Yeah.
That's the same way we can do at the district level. For example, there are a lot of programs that normally the youth parliament organizes at the district level, and that one is not championed by the national; it's championed by the region,
Yes.
because it's the region who implements their programs at the district level, whilst national will implement at the regional level.
Yeah.
So with more advocacy, like I'm talking about, if much programs are held at the district level, I think it will go a long way to market the youth parliament and how involvement people are going to put themselves in.
Okay, except the program your monthly webinar, what other programs do you think you can organize to get them engaged?
Well, there are a lot of programs we can organize,
Yeah.
just like my honorable member here mentioned. We can organize sittings, parliamentary sittings
Okay.
at the district level,
Yes.
and people who fall within the age of 13 to 35 can come and observe, and in observing they are picking up all what all what they are supposed to see at the national parliament. It's just a way of we mimicking the national parliament.
Okay.
So when we organize sitting and they come and they are observing, I think it's something that is telling them that these are youth that are into should I say national programs, what actually is happening at the national level. So there are a lot of ways we can let the people or the marginalized people understand that these are things they can get involved by organizing programs at the district level. And also maybe the first our first meeting that we can even organize at the regional level, we can decide to do it in one of the communities that is not even in town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Maybe we can get one of the remote areas and organize our first meeting.
Okay.
And it's a way of communicating to the marginalized people or the remote people that this is something that exists, and maybe everyone is qualified to be part of it. So that is the little I can say to. I don't know if my honorable member here has something to say about that too.
Yes, and with what he said, you mentioned of the means like which we can get them to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So you said some of them wouldn't have phones, like they
Access to
can't be on
internet,
TikTok, Facebook, and the rest. But I think in my village like this, my community, they listen to radio stations a lot, a lot, a lot. Every day the radio is on. So if we can use this platform, then I think we can make use of the radio stations. And with that, I can say like 80% of households, if they don't even have a TV, have a radio station,
Yeah.
and they would get to hear of this. And their youths mostly are curious, especially the younger ones. They would ask questions and they would want to know, and from there we can get them on board.
Mhm.
Yes. So if we are not using these kind of platforms, For the rural communities, we can rely on the radio, or even go there, meet the chief, and there's a process to get the
Yes,
community.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
So we can use that.
Okay, we could also make use of the. I'm
Okay.
now speaking as the community.
Yes, we are listening.
Honorable, I think we could also make use of the senior high school.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Yes, yes.
And then let me even say the junior high schools and that
Yes.
of the SHS.
Okay.
Having an engagement with them. In the SHS right now, I don't think, even if we have learners at the ages of 10 years, but 13 and 15 is more.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what about that?
Well, that is laudable. That is why we have to sit as regional executives
Okay.
or maybe regional appointees and deliberate on issues that we need to put together to make sure that this comes to stand. Yeah.
So, it's interesting. I am just looking forward to the results. I'm looking forward to a better result. They always say it's easy to talk,
Yeah, difficult
but
to do.
at this point, I think action will help us. So where you go, those things. I'm right here, my sister to so we are ready to rally behind you.
That's okay.
Because to the best of my knowledge, voices will be heard through Parliament. So now that was just the about Northeast region and our youth parliament. Now let's talk about major topic, youth in parliament. When we say youth,
Youth in leadership.
sorry. So when we say youth in leadership, what does that mean to you?
Okay, so basically, what I can say about youth and leadership in a general context, it's just the youth being ready and passionate to take leadership positions and work diligently and making sure that the intended purpose of they going into the leadership positions are being what achieved. For example, if my reason for entering into leadership is to make impact in my community, the impact should be shown in the community as a leader. So that's what I can say. I don't have plenty definitions to give to that, but maybe if my sister can also throw more light on that. Yeah.
I'm not a person of definitions either, but
Oh.
youth in leadership,
Okay.
basically, it's a youth being a leader, right? And a youth is someone between the ages of 13 to 35. But for the person to be in a leadership position, then the person needs to have the mind, the mindset, the vision, and the ability to take on roles and be responsible and accountable. Just don't jump into leadership like that. So when I say youth in leadership, it's a youth, someone within the ages of 13 to 35, who is in leadership position because they have the vision, the mindset, and ready to influence positive change in their communities. Yes, to me, that's what I understand by youth
That's
and
a
leadership.
definition you've given us, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, but that's it. So thank you so much. So, Honorable, do you think, or do you feel youth are really ready to lead?
Yeah, we are ready to lead. That's the reason why we are here.
The mind, the influence, or maybe, yes, are we ready to
We are ready to lead. That is the reason why we are here. If we are not ready to
The
lead,
reason I'm asking is that, in most of our regions,
Yes.
high percentage of the youth are into drugs. Yes, they are into drugs. Do you think somebody like that, a vibrant one of course like that, can lead you are into drugs? Doing things that can't cause growth or development or something. Let me put it that way. Then maybe out of 50%, then about 30% is involved into those illicit drugs. So considering that, just the statistics, do you think youth are really ready to
we are ready to lead. It doesn't take a huge number of people to be leaders.
lead?
It doesn't take a huge number of people. It can take few people, like myself and my colleague honorable member here. If we are able to champion the National Youth Parliament well in the northeast region, it can change a lot of lives among the various youth. People can maybe look up to our lifestyle, how we live our lives, and probably get some kind of, maybe should I say, some kind of changes from how they behave, or even from how we lead.
Yes.
Maybe the some implementations of programs we bring on board, like we're talking about, we can sensitization on
Yes.
how people can, stay away from drugs. It's a way of reducing the rate. And if we do this, people can, know that maybe it's a very good thing they are doing, and we have to listen, and then maybe take ourselves out of whatever situation we find ourselves in drugs. So
Then let me
Yes.
ask you,
Okay.
that the society plays a role in preparing youth towards leadership.
So initially, with what he said, basically, you said like 50% are viable, but the remaining 30 are kind of into drugs. Actually, everyone can't be a leader. We all can be leaders. We have to, when you are leading some people. You're actually playing a role of guiding them towards a common goal that you all want to achieve. So us all can be leaders. We all can be leaders. And when you lead well, the rest gets inspired, like he said. I have people in my community that literally wants to be like me. They dress like I dress, not because they initially dressed like that, but because they see me dress like that, and the good things, they've not heard so much negative things about me, and they are just literally getting inspired without even my knowledge. I'm not lifting a finger, I just live in my community, and change is coming, right? So if we lead well, we don't, everybody can't be a leader, but the remaining ones that are not going to be leading, should we, those that are vouching to be leaders or are showing up to be leaders, do the leading well, is going to help bring them aboard. And society does shape us to take on leadership roles, just that most of our communities sometimes prepares us whilst growing up to listen to instructions, take orders, and do as they say, but not all. Most at the times, for the men or the boy, should I say, he gets prepared to read. Let's say my brother is the firstborn, he gets taught how to take charge, to be in care of us,
Yeah,
and I'm the
yeah.
first female in my house, and my mom always puts my younger siblings in my care, so I've been taught to lead way before I even got the meaning of what leadership is.
Interesting.
Yes, so they build us to take on, but it's not just the outward leadership positions we see, but then, and leadership is not about being the head of a big institution, a big party. No, it's the basic things that count, and we get that. We just don't see it as they are molding us to be the leaders of tomorrow, but we do get it in smaller quantities.
From our society.
Yes, from our
Oh
societies.
my God.
Yes.
So let's look at leadership gaps. Among from your experience.
Yes.
Can we just say something little about maybe leadership gaps among youth? You get it?
Not really.
Okay. Mm. Okay, from your experience,
Yes.
what leadership gap do you see among today's youth? And what strengths do you see that older generations often overlook?
So the gap I see is that, or should I go with the strengths first?
Okay.
So right now, I think most of we the youth are quite confident, most especially we the females, rather than previously. Females shied away from leadership roles,
Okay.
from positions,
Okay.
except in the household. Like I said, I was taught how to
Yeah,
cater for
yeah.
yes, but now we show up outside the household and at workplaces, at big institutions. Women want to take up the chances, right? Any opportunity they want to grab and make an impact. So that's one gap I think is boldly clear. The strength rather. Now the women are willing, they are available, they are availing themselves, not like previously it used to be. But another gap is that, previously and currently things aren't that much the same. There's more of
Advancement,
yes,
technology.
yes. So right now it's easier to learn and get mentored for leadership roles. Like you said, we are getting to be mentored, but initially I think anyone that wants to be in politics would have to look for his or her own mentor. It wasn't structured like right now. From what he said earlier, is going to be structured, and that is also another strength. But for the gaps, I think I'll pass that to him for him to talk on.
All right. So for the gaps, we always know that resources is one key things for we the youth.
Okay.
For example, I'm a passionate youth, in fact, passionate advocate. I have the strength of implementing a lot of projects that will help the youth. But for the lack of resources, I wouldn't be able to champion that project. That's one gap. And also, I think political interest is also a gap. You see a very young man, very passionate, someone who is ready to impact the society. But politics, in one way or the other, has influenced the person that all the should I say the all how will I put it, like all the potentials in the person has been consumed, or politics has consumed the potentials of that person. So politics is one thing that I can say it's a very huge gap that is limiting with the youth from entering into, like, from taking leadership positions. So that's what I can say.
So then, I'm not really getting what I wanted to hear, but it's fine. Yes, I think that's fine. So I want us to look at leadership crisis among the youth. Do you think it's about lack of opportunities?
Well, I can't say this 100%, but then I can say it's 50% lack of opportunities. Why I'm saying this, because sometimes we the youth we get opportunities, but we don't have the requisite knowledge on how to maneuver our way out to make sure these opportunities comes to stand. So I won't agree to it that maybe it's lack of opportunities. Yeah.
Okay, how about mentorship?
Sorry.
Mentorship.
Can you reframe your question?
How about I'm saying that. Do you think leadership crisis is about lack of opportunity
Opportunities or
or
mentorship?
lack of mentorship?
Well, you don't need a mentor to become who you want to be fully, though you need some guidance. Are you getting me? You don't need a
Oh,
mentor to become who you want to be.
okay.
You are for your own self,
Yes.
and you know your should I say your potentials. If I can't do anything, I won't go for it.
No.
I have to opt for what I can carry. So mentorship is good, but then I personally don't need mentorship to be who I want to be fully. Please, are you
Oh,
getting me?
okay, okay. That for that, I
Yes.
think I'm okay with
Yes,
that.
everyone need mentorship,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
but I
I
can't
thought
sit. I
at
can't sit. I
all.
can't sit
I
and
thought at all.
I
You
can't.
don't need it at
I
all.
can't sit and say because I'm not getting mentorship, I won't become who I want to be.
No.
Okay,
I can't sit and say that.
okay.
But
You have
then,
a mentor.
yes, I have a mentor.
Who's your mentor, if you don't mind?
It's personal.
Hanawo.
My mentor know himself.
Eh.
And if he's listening and watching
Is
now,
this?
he's the one I'm referring to.
Oh, okay.
If he's
Maybe
listening
the
and
one I'm
watching,
thinking about.
well, I know you know someone to be my mentor, but it may shock you. He may not be my mentor.
Are you for real?
I have a lot of mentors in different
Yes,
aspects
in
of
different
life.
aspects of
In
life.
in
Yes.
entrepreneur, I have
So
a
it's not
mentor.
one
It's not
person
one
for all
person.
aspects of life.
Yes, so that's what I'm
Like I
saying.
said, I was into batik and tie and dye. I can't use I said I'm a rational person at UDS. I can't use him as my mentor for my batik making process. He doesn't have no knowledge in that.
Exactly.
Yes.
But do you have?
I do have.
Not,
I do
every,
Okay,
have.
not
then
everyone.
somebody. Eh?
He's not even having one. She's not having one.
I have.
No, I mean, like, your mentors are not only one. You
No,
don't even have one
yes,
mentor.
there are many. Based on different,
Like how many?
like currently 3. I'm
Okay.
into tie and dye and batik. I didn't mention I was into farming because that one is not, I don't do it all the time because I don't have a plot yet. But last year, for instance, I farmed cucumber and carrots together with a friend, right? And I have someone who guides me in the farming. And with this tie and dye and batik, I have someone. And on campus, like my academic adventures, there's someone as well. Right, so in all aspects, you need some. One person can't spearhead everything
Oh
because
no.
he doesn't have knowledge or she doesn't
Exactly.
have knowledge on all the things you do. And I'm not a Wikimedian. I have a mentor for that. Right? Yes.
Oh, you deserve a high five for
Correct.
this. I think we are doing it better.
Yes,
I am
yes,
really
yes,
proud of that. Talking about the leadership um, gaps
yes,
among
yes,
women, we are really rising.
yes,
You can see we are taking places. And
yes,
very soon we will bring it
And
around
I am
the
happy
nation.
the youth Parliament Ghana is considering lots of ladies in leadership positions. Yeah. So you should be happy
I
about
wanted to
that.
ask that regarding the ministerial position, do you have females?
We have.
yes, yes.
I can count like about 5 ladies among them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
And
can
they are
count about 5. They
occupying
are occupying big
Yes,
positions.
which
yes.
of the positions?
Well, I can think of Ministry of Tourism and Creative Act.
One.
I can also think of gender and children. Is it social protection?
Social
Yes.
protection, yes.
Yeah, I can also think of. Well, I don't have them off head, but I have them.
You can mention
I have
both.
them.
Why
I have
not?
them in my phone.
Yes, yes, no problem.
So you can you
I
can
really,
continue with any
I
other questions, and then maybe
Yes.
when I get the list, I
honorable.
share with you.
I think I need to bring you here. I need to bring him back. But I'm not feeling the vibe.
We are not feeling the
Sincerely,
vibe.
yes. I'm not feeling the vibe. So let's look at this. Many young leaders struggle with confidence and fear of creativeness.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So how can youth overcome the pressure not being taken too serious?
How to overcome the pressure,
Yes.
not being
And
taken to
yes.
the criticism for wanting to lead.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So that is very obvious. Most of the time, you see an opportunity, you want to go for it. Even your own colleagues be like, "How? Like you can't do that. You can't do that." And you tell an older person, "This is for grown-ups. Why do you want to go into that place? What are you going to do there?"
But honorable, before we end, after this conversation, we will be talking about the structure of the National Youth
Okay,
Parliament. So
okay.
we could prepare towards that.
Okay, so because of that, sometimes you take on you get the opportunity, you pick it up, but due to the demoralization when you initially wanted to grab the opportunity, you lose your confidence, right? And the fear of you are taking this thing. Are you sure you will do well? The positive don't even come first. It's the negatives. Like you, like is it not you? Like what are you going to do with this? How can you get this done? So the negatives comes more than, but for someone like me, I don't know of others. I really don't care what you think I can do or I can't do. I know who I am and I know what I can do.
Yeah.
And I don't go where I know I can't perform.
Yeah.
No, I pick up roles or positions that I know I can handle well. I don't go where I can't play a role. So I think with the pressure, how to minimize that pressure is to know what you are capable of, know yourself very well. It's when you don't know yourself that you find yourself in situations that you have little to no control over. And with that, people get to pass comments. Should you know what you were doing, they wouldn't have the opportunity to pass those comments. So with the pressure, to minimize that, you need to know what you can do and go for things you can do better. Even though we are supposed to explore, right?
Yeah.
And learn different aspects as well. But don't go where you have little to no knowledge on. At least somewhere you can stand before they offer you a seat. You would have been able to stand till you're offered the seat. I don't know if this kind of statement makes sense.
Yes.
Should I have come in here and I've not been offered this? I should have the stamina to stand till I get the seat. So don't go where you have little to no knowledge about. That way the pressure can minimize. But for the confidence, some people naturally don't have the confidence. They have to be trained for it. And some too, they are naturally gifted with confidence. So when you don't have, for we the youth, we want to take up opportunities when they present themselves, but some don't have the confidence level. And sometimes there are mentors that can guide us or help us build our confidence, and we should seek that to minimize the pressure. Sometimes you might not know what you're actually doing, but because of the confidence that you exhibit, people that see that confidence to be a great asset to the nation would mentor you. They would come in to assist or guide you build that thing you want to do. That the confidence is not, the confidence is there, but you really don't know exactly what you are doing. They'll come in to assist. So confidence is key, and we have to build on it if you are not naturally gifted. And to minimize the pressure, what I'm saying is, for me, don't really be bothered about what they are saying. Know yourself and go where you have knowledge on, where you know you can perform. We are supposed to explore, and when exploring, at least go into a place you have a little stamina to stand on until you are being offered the seat. That's until you've mastered the craft of that particular space you've gotten yourself into. So that's what I have to say. Yes.
Then let's talk about you built your confidence. Did you grow up being confident?
Not
literally.
not like that.
Yes.
So I grew up with my auntie, and with my auntie, it wasn't that I didn't have the free will to voice out and say a lot of things. But aside in the house, that's why I was restricted to be bold. But in my schools, my primary schools, mates would confess I wasn't the person to keep quiet and let things pass by me.
Ooh.
And I'm not bothered about what you're going to say. Because I know what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And I grew up like that to my junior high, my senior high, then here. As yes, I'm confident always. And since I came, I think I've never been in a group that I don't do the group presentations.
Wow.
Yes, so some of us have the confidence, just that for certain spaces you have to step in, you need to polish it up. Yes, but at home, we can say I'm not confident in my own house because, well, my brother and my mom and my dad should do it, right? When I'm asked to step in, I do,
Okay.
but I don't show my confidence that much at home. Yes, but some people literally, it's not there. They have to help, like they need help
And
to
that it seems to
build
be
it.
common among you,
Yes,
among young people. You've gone to the university. You know
Yes.
what can happen at you.
yes, yes.
A group presentation that someone will come and stand in front, even with the paper like this.
The person is shivering. The paper
I will
is
not
shaking.
be able to read.
The person
what
can't
yes.
introduce themselves anymore, and it's lack of doing. Since my nursery, my KG, my primary quizzes I've attended, debates I've been to, sports and everything. So the showing up, the consistent doing, the consistent standing in front of people
Okay.
made me get used to it. There are people that since we went to level 100 till we graduated, they've never done a presentation and they were never willing to do it even when you push them. So with that, you don't expect such a person to stand in front of a large crowd one day and suddenly have the confidence. So when you don't have it, I think consistency helps too. It helps polish it and builds it. So you have to develop the interest of wanting to have that confidence. Confidence is very good. And sometimes you are gifted some opportunities you thought you wouldn't have gotten. And you think you don't deserve, but your confidence made them so that you can do it. Because it's confidence, like I said initially, even when you don't have the knowledge, and people see that you are very confident,
Yeah.
they would come in to support. So you can implement that particular project. Right? So yes, some people don't have it and they are not willing to build on it. Others are willing. Because some people would come to my DM after presentations and be like, how do you do it? How do you always do it? Like how do you get, I'm like, oh, for me, I didn't follow any steps. Nobody really told me you have to start like this, you have to say this first and that first. It's kind of like I have it. Even though it doesn't manifest in my home, but outwardly it does. So, but this is not about me, it's about the youth and how we can make them better. But everything goes around knowing yourself. Within myself, I think, was it in primary or where? Myself, my name is blah blah. Yes. So I think we have to work more on that myself in practical terms.
Yes.
You, what are you? Who are you? What do you think you can do? What can't you do? What am I willing to learn? And who do I know that with my nature, with my temperament, with my ability, who can help me? You might know someone, I can say, oh, my honorable brother here can help me. But based on my temperament, I and him, we can't really work. I'll not find benefits with what he is teaching me, not because it's not, sorry, this kata, not because what he's saying is not beneficial, but because of my temperament and his. We can't, it's not compatible. I can't benefit that much. So everything rotates around knowing yourself, knowing what kind of help and when to seek help. Right?
Oh,
Yes.
I like your presentation. Honorable, do you want to say anything about
Well, before any other thing, I want to let you know the ladies, the women that are representing the various ministries.
Yes.
So we have Honorable Fatima, who is representing the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. We have Honorable Abigail, who is representing the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. We have Honorable Zelia, who is representing the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. And then Just a moment.
No problem.
I'll get off for you. But you want to know.
Yes, I want to know. Not
Okay.
me alone. I know many youth watching us want to
Yes,
know.
yes, they'll be interested to know.
Yeah. Just as I'm interested in
And
how
it
many
would
of my
inspire them.
friends are.
Yes, it would inspire them.
Yeah.
Because
So we have Honorable Blessing Adiza Amana representing the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations.
I'm happy a female is.
in that position.
Yeah.
So
It's not gender bias though.
so that
I'm
is
just happy
so that
about
is
it.
four I've counted for you.
Oh,
We have many more
yeah.
who are occupying other positions but not ministers.
Oh,
We have the vice president who is a lady.
Yes, she's a female.
Uh-huh. We have the national women organizer who is a female. Definitely she should be a female
Of
because
course.
it's a woman position. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And other positions
Oh, okay.
that are
Interesting.
handled by
Thank
ladies.
you so much.
And more are yet to come.
Of course. A
Because
lot of
because
us.
we have seen that a lot of them they have shall I say hot energy for this
Yes.
particular
We
initiative.
really do.
Yeah.
Just look at how my honorable
So we
represented.
want to change the narrative of what is happening currently in Ghana. The gender affirmative
Yes.
accents. Yeah, because when you look at the current government, the women representation is
It's
very low. So we as youth and we are going to become future leaders. We want to practice it from now. So when we get there, that story will change.
Oh,
So if not
we are making it up
if not
Yes.
equal representation,
But
at
at
least 60-40.
Yes.
At least fine.
But
No,
60-40, we are coming. We are coming.
60-40.
60-40.
Okay, well,
No, 60-40 in reverse. That's what he means.
that's no problem. It's fine. It's fine. Women can equally lead the country, so
We can lead
It's
and
fine.
lead better.
better.
I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe I mean like I support women empowerment. So
Yes, he actually does.
Yeah.
For that I can vouch for
So-
him,
so
he does.
it's-
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
yet to.
so it's fine. I support
That's
women.
Yeah,
right.
so
I'm yet to get
as we live here, we get to know ourselves more better. You get to know more from him. Like,
Okay.
yes.
Aw.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about overcoming the pressure among you. What can one do to really get rid of it? A lot of us want to lead, but because of low self-esteem, because of the lack of confidence,
Okay.
they are not able to do it.
All right. So the first thing I can talk about is speak out as a youth. If there's anything bothering you, just get someone and then tell the person whatever is bothering you. There's a saying that if you don't sell your sickness, you won't find
The medicine
the
or the
medic-
cure
the
to
medicine or
it.
the
Yes.
cure to it. So if something is bothering you and you don't speak out, it will continue to be in you and it will be killing you inwardly. So that's the first thing. The second thing, as you mentioned earlier, find a mentor,
Yes.
someone you can easily go to and say, oh, please guide me through this. And if you can't get 100% and solution to whatever the problem is, at least maybe 50%, 60%, and it's fine. And the third thing I can also talk about is to make sure you attend programs. That's like myself and honorable member here because we have met countless times.
They say I like roaming.
In programs. So some of us they've even tagged us like someone said if he attends a program and doesn't see me, he'll consider the program to be poisonous.
Yes. And for me, they say I like roaming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You roam alone.
Exactly.
Yes.
And some of us we attend we can even attend programs outside Tamale with our own pocket money.
Travel with your own pocket
Exactly.
money.
Exactly.
Wow.
So they should try as much as possible to attend programs,
Yes,
seminars,
indeed.
webinars.
Yes, the exposure.
Exactly.
I know someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a female.
Okay.
She's done with her masters,
Wow.
but having to stand in public to
Do I know her?
I don't really know.
I know her.
No.
I'm a smart guy now.
You are a smart guy.
I know her.
And you are not
Really?
helping.
I know her from Northeast. I know her. I'm a smart
No,
guy.
she's not from
Oh, okay. Then you don't know her.
Yes, so I'm
Yes.
sure.
No.
But I hope she's
She's
smart.
she's a smart host. So she
She
don't.
doesn't want you
Yeah,
to know her.
she don't want me to
Okay.
know her.
It's like I've encountered this person I am talking about
Hmm.
several occasions. but when she stands forth to present,
It's a challenge.
if I am on camera, you see my head down. If I am in the communication, then I'm
Hmm.
looking somewhere and wondering. Then I just feel like, not because we can do it or something, but sometimes I don't know if it is lack of practice or something. I don't really know, but sometimes yeah, you just feel like this
Yes.
person should have done that.
Yes. So with
You have
what
to
I
be
said
consistent.
initially, consistency, and I even mentioned that for my level 100 to 400, people have never stood in front of the board to talk,
Okay.
right? So you've never done any of this. Where else would you practice? And you don't attend programs, or when you do, you are just a spectator. You watch and leave. You say nothing. You do nothing. You don't stand in front of people. Some of us at Makaranta, yes, or even in the
Yeah.
church. Some people, even at that places that we are given the opportunity, and it seems free, like open. Some people don't participate. So lack of consistency. Even if someone writes a book like how to be confident, how to speak in public, and you don't practice, you wouldn't just sleep and wake up
Yes,
one
that's
day.
very
My
true.
sister,
I
it
get
doesn't
that.
happen that way.
Okay.
So I think the practice, if the person should put the shyness away and what people would say about their achieving at that point and start practicing, I think by the time in 2 years, 3 years time, they're going to get better, right? But some people too feel like I already have a master's. Why should I go to like ask someone to help me with how to speak in public? I know, like,
We are just
yes,
hoping that things will change for good. So
yes,
let's look at this. Some common mistakes that um some youths usually make when
mm-hmm.
they first step into leadership positions. Can you identify some common mistakes that we as a youth make?
All right. So the
When
first mistake I have experience on is we fail to acknowledge our leaders.
okay,
I mean the traditional leaders.
yeah,
Why I'm saying this because I've experienced a situation whereby position was entrusted into the hand of the youth, and he failed to acknowledge the traditional leaders, forgetting that they were those people who helped in getting
yes,
that position, a political position.
wow,
So if that is what you as a youth you are doing, then what do you expect those next to you to do?
to do, you know what?
Yes.
Yeah,
So acknowledgement is very important. If someone has helped you to get something, you have to show appreciation to the person, not in cash, but at least just give
and kind.
the respect and kindness to the person, and you are good.
okay. I think I've
Yeah.
And the
I am
second
an
thing,
example.
okay,
Okay.
the second thing
I
too is we feel too bossy. We are boss. Once
Yes.
we are
That is very
they've given
obvious.
us positions. We are everything we can do on our own,
yeah.
which is very bad. No matter how as a leader you have all the abilities to lead as a leader. You still need to consult. You still need to seek opinions from people.
Good counsel.
You can't do
Yes.
everything on your own.
No.
For example, can I do everything on my own as a regional rep? That is why I have appointed people to come and we work
Together.
together. If I didn't appoint you as a communications officer, I don't think we would have find
No, no,
ourselves
no.
here. So you see that. So we just have to make sure that we acknowledge and also disassociate ourselves from the act of being too bossy.
Yes.
So that is a few I
I
know
think
my
too much
honorable
I can
member.
do
Yes.
spirit. Too much I can do
Yes.
spirit.
Exactly.
And ignoring the people that had maybe been in that position and trying to tap from their experiences. Sometimes you know what you are doing, but from what the previous people do, how good was it? If there were some goodness about what they did, you can pick some of them and reform. And progressively you are going forward. So we want to do our own thing so that in the future this will be distinctively attached to my name and the position I held at that point. So we don't want to build on what someone left behind, even if it was good, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And like he mentioned, feeling bossy, I can do everything by myself. Yes. You don't seek counsel. Just do things the way we think we can do everything, so we do them. But then, like he also mentioned, you can't, no matter how good you think you are, you can't do everything. You can't be out there operating and also in there talking and also online doing what you are saying. It doesn't work that way. You need people to surround good people though, because bad influences would affect your leadership. Yes.
It's very true. It's very obvious. Um, I just want to add something on the acknowledgement
Yes.
you spoke about.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to empty a certain program before,
Okay.
and then okay, I failed. I don't know. Should I say I failed or it skipped me to acknowledge the woman of that particular program.
Wow.
It turned out to be something else. You stood there, you did this, you did like this, you didn't mention my name, and I really felt bad about it. I was like, oh, really? It's just a mistake. But actually, sincerely speaking, it escaped me.
It was an oversight. But sometimes certain mistakes are there when you make them. There's no way you can review.
I will repeat this.
You can revise the effect. It can't. But then most of the times when it happens that way, it's like you say, you can't forget that experience, and so you'd always do better to cross-check that you have everyone's name on your list, if not in a paper, but at least in your head, so you don't skip someone important. And some people don't take that lightly. No.
Oh yeah.
Some people
That's what
don't.
I'm talking about was serious. Sincerely.
Yes. Some people might be able to be like, oh, it's fine. Sometimes people forget, but others wouldn't take it lightly.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think we'll just be wrapping up.
Okay.
And Honorable, are you with me here?
I'm with you.
So if you had the power to change one thing in a leadership system to make space for youth, what would it be?
If I have,
The power or the opportunity to change one thing in our leadership system to give the youth an opportunity to also lead, what would it be?
okay, favoritism and nepotism. Yeah, because I've observed that a lot of our leaders, they do favoritism too much. Okay, let me cite an example. I completed college 2020, and someone completed college 2024. We all had equal qualifications, like the requirements
Yeah.
we should have before we can get posting. But then, because of favoritism, the person has been posted, he's working, taking fat salary.
Are you from 2020?
I am still sitting here, unemployed. Please, I am unemployed.
Please, we are.
Okay, so she said we are unemployed.
No, she didn't say you should say.
Eh?
That's not what she said.
She said we.
She said we, but she didn't instruct you to say it.
Okay, I am saying we are unemployed.
But okay.
So that is it, favoritism. We like favoritism so much.
Okay.
So if I have the power to change, that is what I will change. The first thing. Yeah.
Any other?
Maybe the second thing is laziness, because most of our leaders are very, very lazy. The reason I'm saying this because they don't want to bring we the young ones who close to them to show us the way.
Okay.
And so let me just say that's selfish rather. They are selfish. Selfishness.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fear of the person learning and getting to where they are.
Exactly, and come and even overtake them.
Yes.
So
And with this one, I think I had an experience when I was doing my attachments.
Okay.
So I did health information management. You know, we work with LIMS, DIMS, and yes. So when we went to the facility for our attachment, they felt reluctant to teach us how they operate those systems.
Okay.
Because we were doing a degree and they had certificates and diplomas. So the fear of we coming out, having the degree and the skills, we might take on their positions or even be their in charges if it's based on qualification. You know, some facilities work based on qualification and others based on how long you've been there. So due to that fear or selfishness, they didn't want to openly teach us. Yes.
Okay, then I have let's now come to you.
Okay.
the one thing you would change in your leadership system to give opportunity for you?
For the youth. So based on this experience I just mentioned, let's widows about nothing like they would override us or they will take up our positions. Let's guide them because you are the one in it currently and is progressing. Should it fall into a hand that didn't have that much experience or knowledge, how good do you think it's going to be? Right? It might fall into the hands of someone who had previously come to seek your guidance on something and you didn't give it out. The person would manage the situation, but not as best as should the person had had that guidance from you, right? So we should guide the younger ones, the youth, I mean, without the fear of them. I think there's a local pro that says that, I don't know if it's in every local dialect, but then I want my child to be better than me, to be in a better position.
Really?
And I can say it in Manfruli.
Okay.
Like, let me put it this way. My mom is not a Manfrisi, but then she says it and Moshi, and mostly it's my mom that does the talking.
Okay.
Yes. But she will say that, oh, in your mom the shower. The bori yet biala behuguma tabo puni. Bola yet biado swallow la behuguma tabo puni. Don't swallow pamugba hadon kungman nedi. So she wants us to be in much better positions.
And where she
Yes, yes. So Beshana Minkunya, and she's into some activities, but then she'll tell you that, you see this that I'm doing, it's not because if I had this opportunity, if I had this guidance, kabene kanda borim then. So Boriete Biadaji Shadin Veiling Garapa Wadun Sopo Pam Kabela. So that's what I mean. If she's saying if she had the guidance, she wouldn't be here. So we should teach so that tomorrow, and should they use, we are the future of tomorrow, of Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so should we not have the needed skills, the needed knowledge? Where would Ghana be in the near future? Yes.
So
But we, the youth, and yes, I think we've mentioned all that as necessary. There might be others that we didn't mention, but
Honorable,
Yes.
what lastly do you want to talk about and the other things?
All right. So I want to speak to my people, the Northeast region. Um, Youth Parliament Ghana has come to stay, and all we can do to champion this cause is to come together. We should unite. We want our region to be unique. When the National Youth Parliament started, a lot of regions were rushing in giving appointment and stuff, but I didn't rush because I want to appoint qualified people who can do the job. So it took me several months to get you people appointed. You get that? But some region had their PROs, had their communication officers, and they have a lot of appointment done. And I'm here to do more appointments. And I'm not in haste. Even if it will take me a year to do it, I'll use 1 year to do that because I want people who are ready and committed, passionate to do the work. Because we don't want that in future we would be people who are so lazy. At least the spirit we have in us now should speak about our future. We get that. So that is the last thing I want to say. And finally, I want to tell the good people of Northeast that they should get ready, prepare themselves, wait for us. We will be coming to do the regional launch. I don't want to mention the month because it's not fixed. So we'll be coming to do the regional launch, and we need everyone on board. They should anticipate we are coming. The National Youth Parliament has come to stay, and we want our region Northeast to be the best among all the system regions.
I trust the process.
Yeah.
I know you can do it.
And lastly, I can't leave your studio without saying a very big thank you to the one behind this good initiative. I don't want to call him the president because we have not voted to elect him as a president. So let me just say he is a founder of this particular initiative. I want to thank him so much for, I don't know how he slept, whether he slept this way or he slept on his stomach before the idea came, but I just want to thank him so much. for this initiative. In fact, it has come to give some of us the opportunity.
Yeah.
That was my first time going to meet speaker one on one. I never, I've met him about like maybe security,
In the
yeah, distance. But I've met him, had picture with him, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
That one alone is an achievement. In fact, that one alone, my village people will say, "Oh, Charlie, their boy is now has gone to parliament," and it's fine.
I see.
So, Honorable Usman, I appreciate what you are doing so far.
Okay.
I also want
can't wait to meet him though.
yeah, you will meet him, sure.
Alright.
Yeah, I also want to appreciate all the national executives. They are doing so much well. Most especially the vice president, who is actually proving to us that women can accept position and work as they are supposed to work. And also want to appreciate another one lady who is championing publicity at the national level. In fact, she just took the whole initiative on her own, having engagement on TikTok, Facebook, preaching about the National Youth Parliament. She's nobody. She's Honorable Mavis. I want to appreciate you for the good work you are doing. Yeah, and a lot of people, Honorable Safas, who was part of the vetting committee. I appreciate all of them, and I just want to tell them that let's keep doing our best, and the future will speak good of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Okay, my able lady. Anything lastly, then we are out of here.
Anything lastly, the youth. I'm a youth. We are the youth.
Yes.
Yes, and this is an opportunity given to us to explore and make the future a better place for us all. Let's not let this opportunity slack or not utilize this. Let's utilize this to until there's nothing left to utilize. Let's make very, very good use of it. It has come to stay, and should we allow ourselves to get involved in it, you might bring out the opportunity, but should the youth not be willing to involve, it's not going to bring the impact you want. So we the youth, let's get ourselves involved and make good use of this opportunity that is given to us. And for those that believe in us, I mean all of us in the Ghana Youth Parliament, and give us the positions we are holding, let's not disappoint them and do as we are supposed to do for the benefits of us all in Ghana at large. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, beautiful. You really speak so well, and I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Better than.
Oh.
Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. That was Kata Multimedia, like on Facebook and on TikTok and YouTube.
Please,
we'll be uploading
before you summarize your distance, please
wait.
wait. I want to say a very big thank you to Counter Multimedia, right?
Yes.
I will give you the chance to talk.
Okay. But you asked of my final comment.
Yes, but you gave me a signal, so you should have waited for me.
All right. I'm sorry,
Okay,
and I'm
alright,
guided.
carry on.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
So I want to say a very big thank you to Quantum, right?
Yes.
Multimedia studio. We are so much grateful for this opportunity. We are praying that each and every time we have engagements, you guys should accept us, and it's a way of should I say marketing the studio, because we have a lot of comments right now and then sharing right now from the national level and staffs. So we are so much grateful, and then we are hoping and open for more opportunities to work with you.
All right.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to you guys.
Sure.
It's a
We
privilege.
will serve you an invitation if you want to do the regional launch.
Why not?
Yeah. So
Our doors are open.
sure.
I don't know if I'm saying this on behalf of my boss, but I know our doors are open.
I'm sure